All right, so in this video, we're going to be going over how to turn your disqualified leads into revenue. I'm a very firm believer that you should be redirecting all of your leads rather than just purely rejecting them. So you want to extract extra value from your disqualified leads. And again, once you set this up once, it will run on autopilot. So let's say you have somebody with a 2K budget. They may not necessarily be ready to invest in your 10K offer, but they absolutely may be ready to buy your $300 course. And if you've spent $50 or $100 or $200 to get them into your funnel, you want to make sure that you're at least getting some sort of return and that you're not just completely turning that person away entirely. And you never know what may happen when they take your $297 course. They may eventually get to the point where they're actually ready to invest in your higher ticket offer. So here is where you want to send your disqualified leads. And there's 3 ways to maximize your return on ad spend. Number 1, you can send them to a low ticket offer. So like I said, maybe a $297 course or maybe a $100 course or any sort of low ticket offer. Maybe you have a low ticket ascension funnel. Maybe you want to send them to a different calendar. So you want to send these more disqualified leads to a discovery call where you can have an appointment setter verify their situation and their more so like their financial affordability. Or maybe you want to send them to a school community where either you have a free community or a low ticket community as well. And of course, if you have a low ticket community where you're charging $50 a month, that is a great offer for you to redirect these disqualified leads to, who obviously will be in much more of a position to afford your $50 a month community, but you're still collecting that recurring commission. And again, you never know when somebody may ascend into your higher ticket offers. So this is the seamless redirect experience. The lead is going to be disqualified based on the answers that they've selected to your questions. They're going to see some sort of auto message like no slots available, redirecting. Then it's going to immediately redirect them to whatever URL that you place in your scheduler. And from there, you're going to be able to collect that extra revenue. So just one more pro tip here for you guys. You ideally want to be tracking your conversions on your redirect pages separately, because these leads are typically going to convert at a higher rate because they're obviously going to be pre-warmed from your VSL or from your webinar or wherever they came from. So you want to have a separate redirect page that you're using purely for these leads. So if we head back over to iClose, what you want to do is you want to go over to disqualification. And you can see here that we already have a disqualification in place for people that have a high debt to income ratio. And it's simply just this one toggle here. You're going to turn this on, and then you're going to put in one of your redirect URLs. So again, whether that is a low ticket offer or potentially a school community or a discovery call calendar. And so just to kind of walk you guys through that real quick, I'm going to just save changes. So if I go back over to AI Scheduler and I go to events, let's say here we have a discovery call. So what I can do is I can just copy the event link. I'm going to go back to the paid ad strategy call. I'm going to go back to disqualification. I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to, first and foremost, I'm going to add another condition that says if they, nope, not that one. Let's just use another credit check one. Let's say their estimated income is less than 50K. I'm going to redirect them to this paid ads discovery call here. So they won't be able to book on the strategy call, but they're still going to be able to be redirected to the discovery call, which is where we will have the appointment setter jump on the call with them. It's going to be a much shorter call, 10 or 15 minutes. And the biggest thing here is that this is a discovery call with an appointment setter, not a closer who's closing at 40%, because you want to optimize his time. You want him to only be talking to qualified, ready to buy buyers. You don't want to be wasting his time with potential tire kickers. Now, the appointment setter on the discovery call calendar may find that this person does actually have the cash to invest. And so this is why this redirect feature is super powerful, because you never know if people answer these questions accurately or not. And even if somebody's credit score is very bad, they may still actually have the cash to invest, right? So it's important to still try to maximize the amount of revenue that you collect from each lead, even if it on paper looks like a very disqualified lead. So that's why I highly recommend always using this redirect feature, whether you are sending them to a discovery call or a low ticket offer or some sort of online community. Even if that's a Facebook group, at the bare minimum, you might as well send them to your YouTube channel or your Instagram page, just to make use out of every single lead that you have coming through your funnel. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video.